Hello, Janice. Welcome back. Please make yourself relaxed. Um, I want to thank you again for coming in for your second session. Um, I thought we made some progress last week talking about what you were going through. Um, we talked about, to recap the things that we discussed last week, that your family were concerned about you, that your husband felt like you're a different person, that you cry quite a bit these days and often find it hard to get out of bed, and that you drink a little bit more often to handle those feelings and to manage those feelings that you have. And so, just want to ask you today, how's things been going for you since we met last week? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So it sounds like it's bothering you that you're not as active with your kids' sports in the afternoons like you used to be. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, how that used to look like for you? Okay. All right. Okay. And so at work, you feel like you can't keep up. Um, so can you tell me a little bit more about that? What makes you feel that way? Okay. Takes you longer to get things done. Okay. All right. And so you stated that you don't feel like you're the same person that you used to be. How does that make you feel? I can tell by the tone in your voice that really bothers you. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Okay. And so I hear you're saying that you're having problems in all areas, um, and that you can manage some days and some days you can't. So, what's the difference on the days that you can? Can you tell me about that a little bit? Okay. Feel like you have more energy. Okay. Those are the days you feel like you can get out of the bed. Okay. All right. Just by listening to you, I can tell that really bothers you. Yeah. Just by the change in your facial expression and the tone in your voice. Yeah. I bet. I bet. And then you talk about days you wish you could just drink and sleep the day away. Um, to deal with things. Um, but you don't really realize how down you are until you have those days. So, what days, what do those days look like for you? Hmm. Okay. All right. Again, I can see that really bothers you by the tone of your voice and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell that really bothers you. And I'm so sorry that bothers you so bad. Hopefully, we can work on those things. Yes. Okay. So today we talked about that your kids notice you're not as active with them as you used to be, and you really have a tough time with that. Also, you feel that you can't keep up at work. Um, but on the days you do, it's because you feel like you have more energy. And those are the days that you actually get out of bed and have more energy. Um, and you wish you was the same person you was before because you feel like that's affected you as well. Um, you're having a lot of problems in all areas of your life, not just one area. Um, some days you feel like you can manage, some days you don't. And you express how those days look for you, the difference between those days. Um, and then you talked about how you wish you could just drink and sleep the days away. But of course, we know that's not going to solve our problems. Um, and I could tell how things really upset you just by the tone in your voice and your body language when you were telling me about those things. So those are things that we're going to work on next session, okay? Janice, thank you so much for coming in. Please stop by with the receptionist and make an appointment for next week. And if you have any emergencies or concerns, you've got my number for after hours. And again, thank you so much for coming in, and we'll see you next week, okay? All right, take care.